Hey YouTubers, it's Jenna from Jenna Sue Design, and I'm here today with Wayfair to show you my top quick and easy beginner DIYs on a budget. If you have a drill, a saw, and 20 bucks or so, these DIYs are the perfect way to start improving your skills and your home. The first project, and perhaps the one with the biggest impact, is to add molding to plain doors. You'll need a flat door for this, which you can find in many older homes, or buy them for next to nothing on your local Craigslist, Facebook group, or donation centers. I picked up a $14 sheet of 1/4-inch plywood at my local hardware store and had them rip it down into 4-inch strips. After measuring and cutting the strips, you simply glue or nail them into place, finish off with paint, and now you have a completely different door. Another option that's even easier is to add molding boxes to the center. I've seen this done many different ways, but I kept it simple and created 2 rectangular boxes using trim. The process is the same. Measure your door, cut the molding to form boxes, glue or nail your pieces into place, and paint with your color of choice. This option's great if you're short on time or prefer a more modern look, but both will add real value and character to your home. The next DIY takes less than an hour and it's functional too. If you've got an empty wall and can use a place to set things, a simple shelf is a no-brainer. My entryway was low on space, so I grabbed a couple $6 metal brackets, spray painted them black, and screwed some old wood to the top. And voila! Instant shelf for under 15 bucks. Another functional project along the same lines is a coat rack. Starting with a plain old 1x6 board, I used a saw, hammer, sandpaper, and stain to make it look aged. The results were surprisingly authentic, and no one can tell it was once a brand new piece of wood. If you're looking for a unique way to display art, look no further than DIY shelf ledges. I wanted a stained, natural wood look, so I picked up enough 1x3s and 1x2s to create 2 shelves for $15. After measuring and cutting all the boards to the same length, the shelf back and bottom pieces were glued and screwed together. Then the studs were located and the shelf was leveled and attached to the wall. Finally, the front ledge piece was glued and nailed on. These work great for storage, but I also love them out in the open for display. Last but not least, I've got a furniture project that's simple enough for anyone to do. Years ago, I spotted this really cool industrial coffee table on wheels, but I didn't have the money to buy it, so naturally I figured out a way to recreate it. I'd never built a table before, so I kept it simple with 2x6 boards and a small sheet of 3/4-inch plywood I had cut into a rectangle. For the wheels, I picked up 4 casters at $10 each, which make this project cost a bit more, but I have seen them for much less at flea markets, so it can be done cheaper. For the table legs, I used an old 4x4 and cut it into pieces. You can adjust the height as needed. Then I attached the casters to the 4x4s and attached those to each corner of my plywood. After staining and painting the wood to appear weathered, I lined up my 2x6s face down, centered my plywood base over it, and nailed it into each board. This project can also be customized in many ways. You can use different types and sizes of wheels or even metal or wood legs. I hope these suggestions have given you some ideas for your next project or inspired you to get out there and build something for the first time. There's a lot more to come, so make sure to subscribe to Wayfair's channel for more tips and ideas. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you back here soon.